ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another action-packed Impact. This is going to be a little bit shorter than normal because I'm not feeling very well. For some reason, my ear now sounds like it's in a tunnel. This one. Ugh. Anyway, I'm going to focus on just the basics. What I thought about a few matches that really meant the most to me, and the development of any characters that's going on in Impact right now. The first one I'm going to talk about is the match between Moose and the Lashley himself. Did I felt like it was the right place to put the match? To be honest, I would have liked it in the halfway point between hour 1 and 2. I think it would have been more better there. But it was a good match, and let's be honest, Moose did a pretty good job. I didn't think that he would be that athletic, willing to jump over the top ring rope. I mean, he's not like a Roman Reigns. He's a much more bigger guy than Roman is. And he's more of a football player than he is a wrestler. He's only been doing this for a short amount of time. He has been doing this a long time. So, seeing him jump over the top ring rope kind of made me a little nervous. He did lose to Lashley, which I wasn't surprised about. So Lashley is now the #1 contender. Now, the actual match between Cody and I just feel like when it comes down to Eddie Edwards, I just feel like he just doesn't have enough credibility because there's been no build for almost 6 to 9 months for him. That was the problem for me. He's had no real true build except in the X Division. And then there was almost nothing with him in the X Division because the X Division is not being pushed. X Division for Explosion, please TNA, listen to my words. If anybody knows anybody in TNA, listen to what I'm saying. Put Explosion on your main page of YouTube since you're not doing that much information on your website. After Explosion has been aired, put it on the main page, announce it, let people watch it for one day, then take it down. Let people see Explosion so you can really elaborate on your show, because a lot of what's going on in the show is being seen. It's being seen on Explosion. Please. But Cody versus Eddie Edwards was a very good match. And then after the match was over and Eddie Edwards retained, which I didn't expect him to job here. And I didn't expect Cody to win. I felt there was a possibility they may go there, but I wasn't sure. I admit that. I did feel like there was a good chance it was not going to let him win. They have to do something with him along with Mike Bennett. But you never know. They kind of could change gears and actually would have given him the title. So I did feel a little weird about it. Even though halfway through the match, I did believe he wasn't going to win. But here's Brandy. Brandy gets attacked by Maria. I said this before with Brandy. Why did she come out in Bound for Glory in her ring attire? In ring trunks. When she hasn't wrestled. Now it seems like they want to try and build something up between these two. So it will make more sense what's going to go on with Allie. Now I'm going straight to Allie. Allie is free. And then Allie gets her ass kicked, which is okay. Now, Laura Van, what is her name? Laura Van, I can't remember her name. But now Allie's going to have a match with Laura Van Stern or Sky or Skern or whatever her name is. Am I glad to see this? Yes, because Allie is the only knockout that we have that people truly want to get behind. Way more than Gail Kim, way more than Maria, and way more than Jade, who I really feel like they dropped the ball with so badly. It hurts my heart. They dropped it so bad. But it's good to see they're going to finally do something with Allie. The broken Matt and Jeff Hardy segment, I liked. It wasn't bad. Seeing Remy play fake piano, or she could be playing it for real. I think she's faking it. It's obvious because the sound of the piano is too crisp. It's not bad still. I've said this before. This thing will get over, and it has. People love it. It's now taking a life of its own. The only problem I felt, I feel like I'm in a tunnel, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what happened. My throat just started hurting. Now my ear sounds like I'm in an open area that's really loud. But anyway, just seeing that the tribunal has been given a moment is okay, but what happened to Decay? I want to know what's going on with Decay. They could have done something in the back with Decay, trying to rebuild themselves after they got beaten in the Great War, and then beaten again in that steel cage. And what was it called? The Wolf Creek match. I think that was called Wolf Creek match. I can't remember. It's been a while. But I would have liked to see something happening with Decay, but we don't have that. We now have DCC. I don't know what to make of it. It makes me think of the Sons of Anarchy, but then not. I don't know what we're really dealing with here. We got 3 guys who beat down the tribunal to show a point that Decay is nothing compared to them, and they're going to eat the broken family of Matt, Jeff, and Remy. I don't know how they're going to keep building up the DCC. Who knows who it is? I don't think it's anyone we generally know. It could be, well, I think if it's anybody, it could be the Helms dynasty. Because we really have nothing to do with them. It might be them. It could be Gregory Helms. It could be Trevor Lean. It could be Emirate. You never know. Who knows? Team X Gold, I just don't like the concept. Unless they're going to start making a Team X Gold title, this really makes no sense. Seeing Rockstar Spud and DJZ, I'm alright they're trying to put this over, but it would be better if they tried to put over the X Division. Why not? Why are you doing this concept and basically forgetting about the X Division? And then there's no title except for the X Division title. And what banner are they going to be carrying? They need titles for this silly concept. If they don't have no titles, who's going to care? Shirai with Tyrus. A little joke, a little sad. I would like to see something actually interesting between Shirai and Tyrus. If they're going to try and make Shirai really credible, you shouldn't have put him up against the Mike Bennett, and he got destroyed by him. I feel sorry for Shirai, because he has potential to be something special for TNA, particularly that TNA is in India, and they got more than 1 billion people there. Think about it. They could be making huge money in India if they pushed this Shirai, not the one from Shirai and the Masters of the Universe. Let me see. Am I forgetting anything? If I am, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. My ear is kind of messing with me right now. It really sounds like I'm in a tunnel. The last, which is the most important, the segments of... This, I've said before, the feud between Eli Drake and EC3 was going to be a sleeper hit. I still believe that, because this was the most important section of the entire show. When you were in the Facts of Life, when you were in Eli Drake, the Master of the Universe is there, showing large and in charge, and he has his own set, better than the WWE, for the simple reason they always go in the freaking ring and do it, instead of actually doing it in a different location, even if it's in the same arena. Why don't they ever do that? The WWE thinks the ring is everything. Sometimes you gotta go outside the ring and make it interesting. And this is what they did. The laughing audience wasn't that bad. It did give me like a Johnny Carson feel. If anybody's never seen Johnny Carson, think about all the late night television shows right now. That's where it started. Johnny Carson for the win. So, having Aaron Rex there was actually pretty good. Having Jesse Goddard there attacking Aaron Rex was very good. That makes it understandable between their feud. But then, the magic between Eli Drake and EC3. Eli Drake pissing off EC3, hitting that button. Dummy! Yeah! Dummy, yeah. And then EC3 cutting one hell of a good promo saying pretty much, I'm sick of you, I'm going to destroy that set, I'm going to nuke it, I'm going to shit on it, I'm going to piss on it, and then I'm going to do the same thing to you. Just hit that damn button. He makes it work. The crowd wants to see these guys destroy each other. This shows this is the feud that people really want to see. You wouldn't expect it to be the one that people care the most about. You would expect it to be Lashley, and it is. Lashley having to deal with Eddie Edwards is important, but the thing is that since Lashley is going to go into MMA again, work in Bellator and do his match, it's not going to last long. The Cody Rhodes and the Brandy going up against the Bennetts, that is going to be a good feud, but this one is the most strongest feud next to the Hardys, dealing with their character development. Let's be honest, the Hardys' character development is the best they've had next to Decay. Now, Decay's not there and the Broken Hardys are the strongest, but the best feud is going to be Eli Drake and EC3. The fight was damn good. Was the Facts of Life good? Hell yeah. I'm happy it happened, and this was a good show for TNA. Was it perfect? No. Really? I wanted to see the Decay. Allie was great, but then what happened to Sienna? Is she still there, or was she not able to be at the show? I think Sienna would have been a better opponent than Allie going up against, who is it? Laura Van Ness. Sorry, that was her name. Laura Van Ness. Van Ness. That's her name. But you guys tell me below. I hope you enjoyed the Zane's View. Please give me a comment below. I don't know if Hell in a Cell is this week or next week. I think it's this weekend, this Sunday. So I will be watching it. If it's not, it'll be next week. Hopefully my ear will be better. If not, I got to go back to the doctor again. But I got to take care of myself. And as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not holding my face anymore. I feel that my face is functioning enough that I now can talk without holding it. But it does still twitch pretty violently after I finish talking and just try to relax my face. So this is one of the prices I pay. But you guys tell me how you feel. And you guys have a good day. Have a good night.